doing, guys? This from last week I didn't put a video. I wanted to break the habit and try to put some videos and shit and share with all of you to learn from each other and enjoy a little bit more in the bike. And I love to speak shit, especially about bikes. So I really enjoy doing the videos, and I just did 2 videos, no, 3 videos, and I already got some subscribers, and I'm very happy. Really, thank you very much. Thank you guys for subscribing and seeing my videos. Today I want to speak about why I think, well, I mentioned it in a video before, but I want to speak more about that, a bit more in detail. Why I think scooters are dangerous in the city. Well, not only in the city, also outside. In general, they are dangerous, and I think people go to scooters because 2 main reasons. One is the license. Here in UK, you don't need a license to go in the 125. You just do a 1-day course which has no exam, with an instructor that tells you a few things about motorcycles in general and about the scooters, and that's it. And you can go to the road without even passing the theoretical test. So in theory you could go to the road without knowing the signals, and it's allowed. Not only that, it's a lot of people go in 125s without the license while they work on the scooter, like delivery guys and stuff. So I think it's unfair for, you know, people who want to work in another vehicle to work in a vehicle, because in the car you cannot be a taxi driver or even transport goods for profit if you don't have a professional car license. But in the motorbikes, for some reason, you don't need a license to work on the bike, like being delivery or transport stuff. Yeah, you cannot transport a lot of things, but London is full of delivery guys in a scooter without license, which is, I don't know, it's a bit uncomfortable to think. But you know, I guess it's alright. That's why they didn't change the law. In this country they are very, very strict with all the safe and healthy safety and stuff, so they must have well, anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about why I think scooters are dangerous. So basically for 2 reasons: wheels and engine. So the engine, let's see if, oh my god, today it's a bit of a mess. So wheels, let's talk about wheels first. Look at that guy in front of me with that scooter. See the side of the wheel, it's like a bicycle. So what happens with bicycles is that when you skid, you are in a very light vehicle and a low speed, so you are not so much afraid. You are, but you're not so much worried about you are going to skid, because you just put the feet on the ground and take the bicycle. It's fine. But a scooter, you can go much faster and it's much heavier than a bicycle. So if you skid in the scooter, probably will fall. With those wheels, it's really, really easy to skid, especially here in London when it's always raining, always wet, like today. It's not raining, but it's rained a little bit, and then the ground is wet. You know, honestly, I don't think it's safe in that way. In my scooter, I skid twice going straight in a straight line, because it was wet and it was night, so on all the reflections you don't see what is the metal covers and shit. So I was completely straight, totally vertical, and suddenly skid my rear wheel. It happened 2 times. I didn't fall, but it scared the fuck out of me. I wet my trousers. Another reason why I think scooters are dangerous is because, similar to the wheels, the balance on the scooters is not as good as in a motorcycle. So first, because the diameter of the wheels is short, you have less gyroscopic effect, so it's less. I mean, a motorbike is still stand and vertical because the gyroscopical force from the wheels make the bike straight vertical. So the faster you go, the more stable the bike is. In a scooter you lose a lot of that strength because the radius of the wheel is much smaller, so the diameter of the wheel is smaller. It turns, it gives you some, but it doesn't give you as much as a motorcycle with 15 inches, 17, I don't know the measurements, but you know. As well, the balance of the scooter, the center of gravity is not as good. I mean, it's not designed for super to be as stable as a motorcycle. As well, in a motorcycle you go through over bumps and you go over a pothole or something. You just grab the tank with the legs and gives you more stability for the rider. In a scooter you are more on the seat rather than attached to the bike. Even a bicycle have bigger wheels and more gyroscopical force from the wheels, and therefore more stability and balance than a scooter. Next reason is the engine. A 125, also for 125 motorcycles, a 125 doesn't give you any chance of acceleration when you need. So sometimes you're in a lane, changes to another lane, or whatever situation you want to accelerate quick to get out of the danger, or to, I don't know, for whatever reason, you just cannot do it. So it happened to me once. I was in Madrid in a moment with a 125 scooter, plus I was carrying my girlfriend on the back, so I had more weight, and just the guy on the I had to turn left, to change lane to the left, to turn left, and then there was one guy moving, and he braked a little bit because he wanted me to overpass him and turn left, and he gave me signals with the hand, like saying, what the fuck, just pass me and go left. And I was on the maximum. I was totally throttled back like this, and it didn't accelerate anymore. I mean, the rate of acceleration was so slow, there was like no acceleration at all. And then if you go to motorways or whatever thing, you want to have all these cars passing you like crazy because you don't reach any kind of high speed. I'm talking about 60 miles per hour. You don't, with a lot of scooters, you don't reach 60 miles per hour. And if you reach 60 miles per hour, because as I said before, it's not designed for stability and shit, you reach 60 miles per hour and everything starts to shake, and you are like you've the feeling like about to fall. So I don't know. I learned a 125 scooter, which is good for learning, I guess, but I think that is better for learning to get the full license and I get a 250cc motorcycle. If you want to practice before the exam, which you are allowed to have a 125 and practice, not bigger than 125, you didn't do the exam, I recommend you to either buy a second-hand super cheap scooter for to use a couple of months, or even better, rent a 125 motorcycle or buy it if you want to practice for 6 months or whatever. You probably will sell it at almost the same price. You did a good research and you buy a good deal, probably will sell it at the same or very similar price, so you will not lose so much money. You sell it and then you put more money apart, and then you buy your 250 if you want to go with a small bike. Either 250 is good. Still, the motorways you can have, you know, some kind of problems. I mean, the same kind of problems, but much less, because, you know, 250 is more than 125. Oh my god, I'm so smart. Anyway, that's it. For all these reasons, I dislike scooters and don't recommend scooters to anyone to go in the city or motorway. If you live in the countryside, you know, in a chill out place with not much traffic and you don't get motorways, you know, you want to go to the beach in the scooter, okay, it's fine. But not here, not in the city. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's all for today. Catch you next video. See ya!